Duduk silakan. Mau ngasih buku?
Iya.
Iya, ngasih buku. Tanda tangan Ustadz.
Apa ngasih buku?
Ngasih buku. Yang menyerahkan.
Oh, menyerahkan.
Ayo.
Mana fotonya mana?
Sama ini. Sama ini.
Enggak, Pak.
Tuan guru.
Orang kan tahu dia.
Iya, oke.
Sama ini.
Nggak usah terlalu dekat ya, Pak.
Oke, dan
Oke, nggak usah terlalu dekat. Oke,
English
bismillah.
language.
enggak pasti.
Oh, iya. Saya bahasa Inggris, dia bahasa Indonesia.
Ini satu lagi.
Thank you very much. It's nice to meet you.
Ya, me too, Ustaz. Terima kasih.
Insyaallah.
Ini? Mau foto?
It's okay.
Ini?
It's okay.
Oh, you
Foto.
sign. You sign.
Gitu.
Ya, Anda di tengah.
Sini, kamu tengah.
Baru masuk Islam.
Alhamdulillah.
My brother in Nasr.
Antum di tengah.
Ini
Anda di tengah. Anda di tengah. Tukar, ayah. Tukar.
Ayah nak ke sana. Iya.
Oke.
Oke. Iya.
Foto. 3, 2, 1. Lagi ada yang belum? Silakan. 3, 2, 1. Yang lain. Oke, udah.
Oke.
Saya merasa terhormat.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, thank you.
My question is only when you say about the politics, it's very interesting of you. Not many telegram like that.
Yeah.
They are more focused on their entertainment and also film and movies. You said that you are interested and want to study more. And my question is only one: will you be a politician member one day in Korea? And then the second, is it will be made the benefit for the Muslim woman, especially if you going to the settle?
I'm not sure whether I can be politician or not in Korea. And actually I don't want. Why? Because my niat about for making the policy speaks and laws about Islam and halal is very pure. But once I decide to be into politics, many people will misunderstand about my intention. I don't want. You know, actually I left Korea and then I gave up many things because I want to study about Islam. I don't know what people think, but actually to me, Islam is the biggest and the greatest reason that I'm living actually. So I'm not sure whether I can be politician or not, but I just try to find the best way to do it in Korea, inshallah. And then about the women, well, even in Korea, not too many women politicians are there. Well, it's not, no. I just don't want to say I want to do because I'm a woman. Yeah, I don't care about whether I'm man or a woman. I just do it because we need, that's all.
Sudah mengenal Islam ya, sudah belajar mengenal Islam itu dari you learn from high school about Islam. From high school. Okay, maybe you can share with us. Ya, okay. Nah, dia akan menceritakan tentang pengalamannya mempelajari Islam dari high school loh. Nah, itu di tengah-tengah minoritasnya ya, oke ya. Yang lainnya tidak beragama Islam, tapi akhirnya Ayana memutuskan untuk belajar Islam. Oke, kita dengarkan. Silakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Semangat nih.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 너무 예뻐.
I'm Ayana from Korea. It's really nice to meet you guys today. So let me share my story. Actually, I knew about Islam when I was in elementary school. I was around 7 or 8 years old because of Iraq War. Because my grandfather was like politician, and then during Iraq War, he went to USA. So whenever he came to my home, he always talked about Iraq and then Islam and the Iraq women. They wear hijab, niqab, but he talked about in bad way because he also don't like Islam. But from that point, I really want to know about Islam because it's very new in Korea. Even now, there is no Muslim, no hijabi, Yeah, so at that time it was almost 50 years ago, so I was really fascinated. So after this, I kept on studying about Islam, and then when I was in high school, you know, in Korea, maybe you guys already watch K-drama, K-pop, so maybe you guys already know. All of Korean students study very hard, very competitive. So when I was in school, alhamdulillah, I was top student, and then I had to maintain my grade, my GPA, so I was really stressful. Sometimes I couldn't control myself, I was really moody, even I had many things I cannot satisfy. I just accept it naturally. Yes, I can, because I'm smart. Yeah, but after I converted to Islam, when I really couldn't control my stress, I found Islam again as a religion. Before this, I knew about Islam for study because I was really interested in Middle East culture. But after I was in bad situation, I found Islam. So alhamdulillah, I converted to Islam when I was in high school, and then alhamdulillah, I'm still Muslim.
Alhamdulillah. Ngerti nggak? Oke, ya, jadi ternyata keluarganya ya, kakeknya ini membicarakan tentang Islam ini pokoknya in a bad way. Jadi ya pokoknya jelek-jeleknya aja. Tapi ternyata dengan pembicaraan yang jelek-jelek itu justru meningkatkan kemampuan atau kemauan dari Ayana ini untuk belajar Islam. Sampai akhirnya ketika pada saat high school, Ayana lagi stresnya banget gitu ya. Kemudian akhirnya dia convert to Islam. Alhamdulillah sampai sekarang juga masih Islam. Dan maybe you can share with us about how your family convert in Islam.
Actually, my family still don't like it, because in Korea, if you convert to Islam, especially if you wear hijab, you cannot get a job, you cannot get married, and then how can you eat? There is no halal food. And then, as I mentioned, my grandfather was politician, and then my family are very stable in Korea, very good family in Korea. So they couldn't accept it because they know that if I convert to Islam, I cannot get married with Korean men maybe, because it's really hard to convert, right? Yeah. So, and then when I was in Korea, I was a student of one of top university in Korea, and then I also had Korea, even I was really young. But because of Islam, I gave up everything, and then I left Korea. I left my family, I left my country to find my faith. Now I'm 23 years old, and then I think I left Korea when I was 20 or 21.
Wow. So when you in Indonesia, working in Indonesia, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how about the culture and food, and also the apa lagi yang mau ditanyakan? Selain language, the culture and the food, and Indonesian man. Pasti belum punya jodoh. Okay.
Alhamdulillah, I really love Indonesia, seriously. But I think sometimes it's like planned by Allah. Of course, everything planned by Allah. But before this, my uncle, my father's brother, had a business in Indonesia. Yeah. Then now I'm working in Indonesia, and alhamdulillah, all of people in Indonesia are very nice, very Islamic, and then very helpful. I'm alone. I don't have family here. I came alone. I'm staying alone. I'm working alone. But all of Indonesian people just became my friend and family. Even Warta BT as well. I'm working for Warta BT, and all of people in Warta BT also just became my family. Alhamdulillah. So I came all just here, and also I really love Indonesian food. I love rendang.
Rendang? Jangan-jangan di Padang ya?
Rendang, nasi padang.
Nasi padang. Kan, benar. Nasi uduk. Besok kita bikinin nasi liwet, ya enggak? Nasi liwet. Have you tried? With salty fish. No. Oke deh. Oke, kalau begitu, ya seru banget ya berbicara tentang Ayana ini, dan tentu saja banyak sekali pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang akan kita sampaikan kepada Ayana, tapi belum waktunya karena kita ini durasi. Jadi berbicara tentang durasi kita mau tanya lagi nih. Thank you Ayana. Oke. Oh dan jangan lupa juga saya juga sisternya Ayana. Kenapa sih ini aja? Oke. Nah kemudian kita langsung ke